drop that dun-da-da. Alright, now we're officially in the game, I think. Alright, let me see if I can get the mouse captured. And speed through the intro, because there's no reason to watch it. We're talking about aggressive yellows today. For those of you joining us for the first time, this is Azeroth Wars. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. And I like to shoutcast this fancy little custom map called Azeroth Wars, which involves 12 players acting out the historical events of Warcraft 3 lore, such as at the beginning, just before the events of Warcraft 3, this map takes place. The idea is to take control points, go ahead and bring your heroes to certain places to finish events, kill enemy heroes to finish events, and you mine lumber in the regular way, you upgrade your units, and you just go ape crap crazy all over everyone, because you will have thousands of gold when your units cost 20. So you better start spamming those massive armies and watching the death count rise as we go back into Azeroth Wars Part 2, where we're discussing an aggressive strategy that I've been developing. You can see, here it goes again, where I just said no. I just said no. Look at this. We're at the 2-minute mark. And already Muradin's down here. I've had approximately 1 minute. I didn't get any other creeps. This is just aggression. Keep that in mind. I promote just building units. You'll see how much gold yellow has to work with. Just build everything. Just get as many, multiple different kinds of units. You do not want to go for too many mortar teams here in this strategy. You want to go for dwarven engineers. The reason why is because they can lock down enemy towers, basically rendering them useless. They can also lock down enemy mechanical units, which of course Teal doesn't have any of, but he does have these wonderful buildings. You can lock them down as well, preventing him from building reinforcements. Think about it. If you just send in 3 dwarven engineers during a fight, bam, 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 it's all locked down. No more reinforcements. Bam, bam, bam. 3 more. Lock down all the towers. Now it's just you slaughtering his units and keeping those buildings constantly locked down. He has no option to reinforce except through Blackrock, which requires just a kind of an annoying amount of micro. It can be done, but you also have a distinct advantage because, well, they gotta come out of this damn entrance and you can surround them once they're out. Gives you a much better option. And you want to draw as many of Teal units out as you can first. Again, I'm not even going for this right now. I want to get Teal. I want to get him to come out and fight me. And look at this. There's nothing. There's nothing here, really. Teal doesn't know what's going on. He hasn't even moved his units out of Blackrock. This is the 1-minute mark. He's still focusing on trying to get these units appropriately moving around to creep stuff. You can see, look, Manaroth's just starting to move out with his group. The assault to hit Netherguard has not yet moved out. But he is, I suspect, building units. Please tell me. Okay. Anyway. Purple up here is going crazy on everybody. Time to mass everything, says Yusuf. Dude, I'm gonna mass everything. No, but seriously though, Purple did mass everything. This is another player going for an extremely aggressive strategy. He, as far as I can tell, has killed 0 peasants. They're all still very well alive. He just grabbed everything. He sent the units to mine lumber, and then grabbed everything and sent it over here. And look at this! Look at what Red's got! Red's got nothing! If Purple attacked right now, Red hasn't even moved. He's just put the skill points in this. By the way, guys, these are played on the Entbot, so to be fair, these are not the best opponents, but these were the average opponents I faced on the ENT bot. If you want to know what the ENT bot is, go to makemehost.com, check it out. It'll be near the bottom in the ENT listings. About halfway down, you'll find Azeroth Wars and a number. They get about 60 games a day from what I'm seeing, so go play. That's the one I've been playing on when I want to just chillax and have fun, and I know that means a lot of you pro bastards are going to start playing there instead of just hosting your own games, and I know the ENT bot is laggy, but honestly, it's kind of fun to play with players who are just having fun and not wrecking my face all the time. I know it sounds awful, but it's like me basically saying, I don't want a really good fight. I'm basically testing out strategies to see how they work. And these are new strategies that people can apply. I'm not necessarily saying that pros should do this. But new players, if you want to spam or something, do it in this way. Don't spam one type of unit. Spam all your types of units. And then look them over and say, what can I do here? These are to teach you about what your race has to offer and what you can do with them. For example, just because I have this flying machine here, I have True Sight. The fact that I have the Griffin Rider and the Flying Machine means I can poke over here and look at these buildings. And the mortar teams can fight. I don't even need that many mortar teams to annoy him. It's enough of a threat that eventually I'll work down his units one by one and he'll lose his towers without any kind of reprisal against me. And, well, that would be annoying. And look, Red's like, I'm going to move out now. And Purple's like, we will end the threat against our nation. This day is a Red day. And Red's like, do. I wonder if he's going to, I wonder if I should go for a rush today. Maybe I'll move out and creep. This is such a neat game. Look at all the terrain. It's so beautiful. Da, to war. I've got just enough units. Slaughter them before they can turn their blades against us. Oh, man. People in the chat saying that they don't like the lag of Make Me Host. Yeah, to be fair. But, just to let you know, there are a lot of people playing on the ENT bots, and I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that I was streaming on half speed. My bad. Sorry to those of you who are watching and like, oh god, he's so slow. Yes, I do sometimes forget that it's at half speed, and you can tell me about it. So Dark Green's going to push teal in. No real threat from there. Green is just, well, he's ready to crush red. I don't think any of us think red's going to do too well here. He does have 208, and it's the 5-minute mark, and he just threw a dead body at an army that says, so I'm not going to say he's that bright. Although, huh. This is interesting. Purple went for an aggressive strategy, but he didn't mix it up. But Purple did go for Holy Aura, which seems to be keeping everything alive. That's weird. I was under the impression it would do some damage. Alright, he's going to kill off a few villagers or peasants, whatever. I have no idea why that plague... Like, Arthas' aura must be really... But it's not even dropping at all. I think the plague might be bugged and not doing damage. Is that possible? Or is it just the armor keeping it too high? I don't know. That's so weird. Alright, Teal leaves the game. And that's rather embarrassing. I'm pretty sure he just didn't know what was going on. So, that kind of a blitzkrieg strategy just kind of... like a new player just goes, yeah, no. But you can't be nice, because here's the thing. I've been nice. I've been like, oh, well, I clearly have the advantage, so I should definitely let them... What? Azothan is lying in the chat? How am I lying to you? You guys are liars. Alright. Oh my goodness! Well, Chen and his brothers managed to get a flank on the Night Elven army and wipe them out completely. Krev is disturdered, and by that I mean destroyed. He has managed to get over here to get the Shindralar Spellweavers, but he doesn't have who he needs over there. He doesn't have quite what he needs. Krev, let's see. How's Evil Sandy doing? Evil Sandy, he seems like he knows what he's doing. You know, he's got at least one unit. He just lost an elite to a tower. He's moved none of his units. I think he's good. I think he's in good hands. That is, I am filled with confidence and other things. All right, so the advantage of having this is that because I'm playing aggressively, I had enough units. I was just spamming units. So this army would be scary enough normally to add up to Dark Green while taking out land. But I've actually got most of the important units over here taking this building out while I lock down the towers, kill off the air units, break the barricades, let myself get that, you know, real good damage in there. And that's all you need to take this. I mean, there's no reason to have more. It's much faster to have half the force come down here and start clearing out. And you can see Dark Green wasn't... He has moved in, but he has units out there that he's not utilizing, which... I'm not going to point out no flaws. Now, red, it's going to be kind of up to red at the moment. Blue, I don't know what blue's up to, but Boserly sounds familiar. Okay, he's... Oh, I like this. He's going for Warlocks. This could be... Okay, hear me out. What if there was a red who feigned to play badly and got you to assault this and built tons of slaughter meat wagons and kept pumping out necros, but then blue comes in with those casters and starts casting Flame Shield on all the units in here? That gives the North Alliance the option of either getting rid of their own awesome dispels or just dying horribly. And with Kel'Thuzad continually spamming that mana regen, I think those Warlocks could be pretty scary. It says, Brown didn't get Malfurion, it's a trap. He's plotting to take over the world with Cenarius, and because Cenarius is a demigod, he will surely stand against the orcs alone and live, and that's too long of a story. It was a good time. I read it. I'm going to pretend I read it. But blue is doing the real creeping up in Northrend. He's all over the place. Look at this. Dead, dead, dead. I got to admit, as a blue, I'm still working on getting my creeping up to snuff, but that's a good blue right there. He's even cleaning up some of the stuff that would normally be red's business, and red is not moving. I think red might just genuinely be very new. Well, no, it might not be new because he's getting upgrades. And he's spending money. Huh. But he still only has 3 control points, so Wow, blue took that. I think blue might be pro and red might be noob. Let's go ahead and take a wild guess. Laddie. Alright. Brown, evil side. I think the Horde's probably got this. Call me nuts. Furbolg Elder Shamans can do the lightning shield, which is very effective. Especially against Brown's army, but I don't know how effective that's going to be. I don't feel like it's going to have the sticking power that I really want to see out of him. And before anyone says it, I'll stick your power. Yeah, no joke. Dreamweaver saying that Flame Shield and Mana Burn on the summons is so good for blue. You can basically, if you want to Hero Aim Arthas, you can guarantee you can Hero Aim Arthas. If you cripple and then you just completely Mana Burn Arthas, he can't go invulnerable. Yeah, he can spam heals trying to get him all day, but there's no way he's going to get, I mean, his allies might notice. Yeah, look at this. Gray's just going right for the Hero Snipe. I don't think Cenarius, he's got no boots. He ain't got no chance. It'll be a slow death, don't get me wrong. They're going to be chomping at his haunches for a while, but they will get him. Oh, small stun goes off. So oh, the wolves have surrounded him. The Wolves of Fenris, Russ's warriors run into combat against this ancient demigod because they don't fear no man. Oh, wow. Brown playing that oddly with a single unit and not even fucking using his gold, but he knows to use abilities like Taunt. I don't think he understood how serious this game was. I don't think he was like, I think this is just a lovely stroll through Azeroth. How beautiful. I'd love to play a game of, like, World of Warcraft in this. Come on, guys. Did any of you ever play the original World of Warcraft port that they made for Warcraft 3, where you could play and, like, level a hero and build a town and have a base? It was nothing compared to this. This is 10 times as beautiful as that ever was. I would have loved to have played that game in this map. Yeah, the annual Great Highjaw Marathon, says Dildo Philosopher. I'm just going to call you Dildo Philo. Or Dilosopher. Yeah, Mentalk saying, WTF, that gray. That gray is an aggressive gray, bro. That gray ain't messing around. He is all up in that hero aiming times. Hero aiming goodness, rather. And I think I don't know why Dark Green didn't go right for this. It was a weird move. Unlimited King, what are you up to? Oh, I guess he was clearing out over there. Again, I would advocate splitting up the units so we can see. I like the nice mix. There are, of course... Whoa. There are, of course, mounted units in here, the Outriders, but they're mixed in with other units that make them viable. And the Outrider does have the nice ability that it slows the unit's movement speed by half when it goes ape crap crazy on someone. And Red is doing, he's got 193. Still only 3 control points. Blue, what are you up to, buddy? Blue seems like he's got plans. He's got ideas. He's got, things going on in his life. He's got future. And he's going to do a Doom Drop or something gnarly like that. Maybe he's going to... Because he's got money. And he's getting upgrades, I have to imagine. Yeah, he's at 2-1. Red's at 0-0, right? Yeah, okay. That was... I don't know why I didn't think he would be on 0-0, but... That's good to know now. Alright, so with the aggressive yellow strategy, we are at the 12-minute mark, but at the 12-minute mark, I say I'm just done. I'm just done with down there. I'm going to go back all the way up here, take this as quickly as possible, and then go on the assault against North Alliance, because clearly Red's not going to do anything, and that's just... You never want to see that. It's a nightmare, kid. Chen, Destroyer of the Orcs. Chen is the Destroyer of the Orcs. And here comes the Russian from purple. Slowing it down. Time for the combat to engage. Blue, will he bring out his Dreadlords or his summons? He's got the summons. You've got the heroes. Blue is pinging the map. I like how Blue is like, hey, you're dying. Hey. Red's like, I know. Come on. What are you doing? Hey. Blue's like, hey. Hey. Oh, God. I think he's probably saying don't fight there. He's probably saying don't fight there. Oh, run, Red. Get out of there. Oh, my God. Offline says maxed out. Did I go offline? Hold on. Oh, hey, are we back? I think we're back. Are we back? We should be back. How's everyone doing? Are we back? I think we're back. I I think we're all back. Because I feel so right doing the wrong thing. Alright, back to the game. Don't use words like offline or streams down or dead in chat ever. Ever. Alright, and well, the North Alliance is just absolutely kadonk smacking the crap out of evil. I don't think there's any way for them to recover from this whooping. Blue might try to find a way out. Maybe Blue wants to hold in here. And okay, Red's finally building. That's good. That's good that he's finally building meat wagons. I like to see that. I like to see that in people before I kill them. Okay, Brown's finally gathered a nice little force. Look good, it's so cute. He's got the one. Actually, maybe he's, I don't know. Let's see. If he puts up a good fight against Gray, I will be thrilled beyond all belief. And there goes Purple into the Lion's Den itself. Evil's going to have a hard time. Oh, goodness. Alright, we do have it on half speed. We want to see every little bit of action. Remember, Dreadlords also have the ability to ruin the attack of everything nearby them by 30% if you use that ability. It's worth sometimes sacrificing a little bit of health on that Dreadlord to get that ability out and use it. Besides, I think they have revealed at this point, so because your Dreadlord's taking a beating. So if your Dreadlords are taking a beating, there's no reason not to use up all their mana before they die. You do not want to let a Dreadlord with mana die. It's a waste. You can put something to sleep. You can stun a cast. You can reduce the damage of nearby units. Why not? Why would you not? Alright. I would see the... he's got them right here, Blue. Blue right now should be throwing down fire shields on everything. He's just focusing on his Dreadlord squad. Yes, he has his Warlocks, and I think he just popped out a few summons to try to help on the front line. Maybe not at all. But I would like to see more Flame Shields going down. Any, in fact. Flame Shields would destroy this army back here on top of Plague. Is Plague doing anything? Alright, Plague is doing damage. Come on, Flame Shield the Plagued units. It's not that hard. Your units are going to die with tons of mana. Never let your cast just die with mana, kid. Alright, guys. I'm watching this fight. I want him to win it. Red's pumping out units. Blue might be as well. No, Blue's not. He's not putting any money into this fight. This fight is holding fairly, and Blue still refuses to use. Blue, are you casting? He's casting things, but I think it's all stuns. I think he's trying to hero aim instead of wiping out the support and then killing the heroes. Oh, guys, always kill the support. And Red doesn't have his Necromancers rezzing units. That doesn't help either. All those Necromancers are sitting on 400 mana. These Dreadlords continue to cause some havoc. Kel'Thuzad's going to die, but he's saying, no, Blue should run with his Dreadlords. Yeah, it's too late now. It's too late now for him to run because they know they're there. They're not going to let them get out. Warlock, come on! Just a few Flame Shields. Look, the towers are still up killing units. Towers are still killing units. And they're slowing. There's things. Blue should be pumping out anything. Even a few abominations. Use the mana. Cast a Flame Shield. Ah. Okay, fine. It looks like Blue's gonna go down without a fight. No. I think that the chat's wrong. I think Blue could have absolutely changed the outcome of that combat if he used Flame Shields and if he'd had Meat Wagons. They would have been fine. He would have been completely fine. Nothing would have broken in there. Between Flame Shields and siege damage on your backline support units in this clumped no, he'd be dead. You're just wrong. Oh, and now Red gets some more abominations to the front line. That's good. That's good. Logman leaves the game. I'm guessing that was the North Alliance. What? Oh wow, Purple just lost both his allies? I don't see a green or an orange. Oh no. Poor Purple. Oh, that's right, I forgot. He kind of lost all of his units out here. The Dreadlords managed to murder all of his units. And then I came up here with this. So that might be why he's a little upset. I don't know why Purple left. Varelion must have left early in the game. So were they fighting uphill battle? Now I feel bad. Alright, later, Yusef. You have a good night. Bye, buddy. I hope you sleep well. Pleasure having you here. And purple comes out realizing, well, crap, I'm being destroyed. And well, I don't know. I think I lose too many mortar teams for it to be anything but embarrassing. Okay, I'll give this to this purple. His spam style is awesome. I love Midnight. Look at the number of units he has. He's able to flank me on so many fronts. Admittedly, he doesn't have. He's got, I think, comparable upgrades with me right now. And just so many units. I don't know if they have defend. I'm not seeing that. No, none of them have activated defend. If he had defend, I think this would have been a completely one-sided conflict. He would have destroyed me. But as it is, my units are holding, and my heroes are slightly better. Actually, crap. He's not... Damn it! Okay, there's the use of that. It looks like he's just now starting to use his actual abilities on me. Lord Garethos finally summons his units, uses his speed boost. And I go, oh crap! Oh, purple has many units! And I'm going to lose the Magnize. Oof, oof. Uther tries to get in there and destroy Magnize. He almost gets him! He almost gets him! And then I'm just like, please don't let a single goddamn thing fall on my head. I beg you. Oh, and then he killed me. And then the Flame Strike Sword got caught behind the tree so no one could see it. I blew up the tree to try to get to it. Or he blew up the tree to try to get to it. And I was like, you can send help. That'd be great. I am dying. But to be fair, purple's all on his own. Okay, let's make this very clear. Purple's all on his own. He has controlling 2 allies as far as I can tell. Yeah, he must be, because his allies left. Whoop, 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 whoop. Run, 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 run. Oh, yep, yep, up, run. Orange wanted that. Orange wanted my neck. He was like, just give it to me. And this is when I went, okay, alright, fine. Alright, fine, we're playing aggressive. Forward base time. Now we're just waiting for the Horde. The Horde are still players in this game, and so are Red and Blue. Red still is not giving up. He's creeping. Blue's too cool to give up, man. Look at him. Look at him with his Dreadlord squad. He's gonna start sniping some control points. He's gonna get all uppity. That's fine, I respect it. Oh. Yeah, Bird J16. I can feel the Doom Drop building in Northrend as well. I'm very excited to see it. Oh, God. If done right, this is going to hurt. Because Blue is just sniping control points all over the world. He's got 13 control points. Blue has 13 control points. Red has 2. Basically, Blue said, "You just sit back. I'm the boss now. Shut up. I'm gonna do some work. Don't mess around." It is actually. Well, I don't know why it would matter. I mean, no offense, but Blue had. Did Brown have any idea? I'm sorry if I missed the Brown fight. If it was a good fight, I apologize. I expected it was gonna be a slaughter, so I just kind of ignored it. That's my bad. That was my bad. I admit it. Evil Sandy leaves the game, so Brown's out. That leaves just 3 teams? 4 teams. 3 teams and 1 dude controlling a whole team. Because Midnight is awesome. Flamestrike Sword's still sitting there, but that's okay. He's busy cleaning stuff up. He had some stuff to do, and these damn Plague Cauldrons were just driving him nuts. Oh, I was telling my ally, I was like, yeah, they're weak. It's just perp controlling them. If we hit them now, there's 0 chance of them surviving our attack. Already built the keep, get that extra armor going down, make sure you have all the basics, a workshop, a barracks, an altar, and you can suddenly start putting on more and more pressure from a very safe point of view. And Dark Green goes in there and starts using Zeppelins the way they were meant to be used. But it's just melee. Purple loves... Midnight is a melee psychopath. He just wants to get as many units on the front line of every conflict that he possibly can and just watch the chaos go. Look at this. Look at this swarm. He's even swarming down Dark Green, who just spammed melee units. And there's a bit of a clusterfuck here on the bridge. And guys, always watch if you're clustering. If your ranged units are on the bridge, you are at a huge disadvantage because that means you have this concave, and now I mean they have this concave, and you now have this concave. Now, admittedly, it doesn't actually work in this situation because purple's psychotically like a corn berserker focused on melee. But usually. And poor blue got all of his units caught here. This unit, Jubilee Thos, can wind walk through units. And then these can't, because they're not technically going invisible and vulnerable. They're just not seeable. Whereas that jerk is walking with the wind. And eventually just the fact that we have more units and a closer rebuilding station means that we're able to put too much pressure on the North Alliance and they crumble. Or rather, Midnight crumbles, even though he's awesome and was controlling 3 players. He was controlling 3 factions. Can you guys imagine the stress of that? Yeah, no, Jensel's like, I don't know what's going on. Maxed Out 29 wants to know what version he has to get to play on Battle.net, and you can go ahead and, well, I don't know what version. You mean of this game? Because this is 1.88E, but the 1.88F is the new one. I assume that's what he meant. I don't know. I'm making assumptions again. God, look at purple. He's just like, no, shut it down. More bodies in the grinder. It worked early on for him when he had allies and he was just spamming. It worked great because he was getting good surrounds and flanks, and he's good at summoning, and he's micromanaging well. I mean, look, he even got me out there. If those knights had gotten the jump on me, I would have been screwed. I think I start spamming units now, and I'm like, no, we're fighting. We are fighting right all the nows. He's got Magni. He's got Magni's number. He's not letting him go. I gotta back that bro into a corner. Look at purple. Purple handing me my ass as though it were nothing. And I'm like, Dark Green, can you help? I'd appreciate it. It would be lovely. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. But could you help? It was a rough, tough, rough him up, beat him up, slap him around fight. But we did it, lads. We did it. So he says, I'm guessing yellow is saying hello and then purple. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what's happening. Nickeldorf? Yeah, what are you asking? Okay.
Our town is under siege. Our allies' forces are under attack.
Oh no, is Horde destroying Theramore? I mean Theramore? Just pretend like I didn't just have to go searching through all the different peninsulas. I was like, I know it's one of them. I know it's related to an area near Orange. I don't know much more than that. We can speed up right now. There's nothing really going on at the moment as the map continues to just unfold regularly. I'm cleaning up, no problems, not really much going on. Dark Green's being appropriately aggressive. Really seems to like those. He's got a good mix, I'll give him that. And then there's Saffron. I think Red probably wanted to get rid of that poor guy. As Dark Green has surprisingly little ranged units, almost no spearmen, and just a couple priests in his army. Actually, I'm not sure that he has any casters. No, his clergymen are 0, so no upgrades, no dispels for Dark Green. Look at that. I saw the chat, I saw the coastal buildings, and then I was like, that means there's probably going to be this by now. Well, poor Midnight had a crappy game. He says he might go for a rematch. I'd love to have a rematch with him because he was a great player, and I think he'd probably kick my ass one-on-one. I really think he would. Alright. So that leaves just Evil, Horde, and South Alliance. And Red's trying to be annoying with Saffron up here, getting all like, hey, you want to play? And I think I was like, I'm going to just. And then I think I don't. I think he ran away before. I missed it. Damn. See, I thought he was heading back to Northrend. Damn my eyes. These ships are sitting here just waiting. They're full with units. Full with units. Fulsomely full of units. Gray is bringing a single of each. Where is his army? It's waiting to teleport in. This is a gnarly army. Look at this. Look how many he's got. He's got these elites and these elites, and these are strong units, but they're not elites. This is gonna be rough. Does he have any builders though? Is the real question, or the ability to summon builders? I don't think that he does. No. So, if he doesn't remember to bring builders with this, it's just going to be what he has with him and no reinforcements. Guys, try not to play like that. It's terrible. Bring builders, build a base, reinforce. Build a base, reinforce. It's way better, way better to spend the money on that. And Pink landed over here. Probably everyone's like, does he not see that they're right here? Look at the giant base. Alright, so Gray's moving out, Pink's moved out, and Pink is more than moved out. He's established. He's firmly established. And I think we caught wind of it, if I'm not wrong. No, we still don't know. We're still up here dealing with like return attacks from the last thing Midnight did before he left. He just sent everything this way. He was an evil little bastard, I'll give him that. I respect him. But thankfully, yeah, the Griffin Riders are super strong. Alright. Pink and Gray biding their time until the minute comes when they will attack. Look at this, guys. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I'm losing units. Just keep building them. Just put units out on the field and do damage. I'm at 13 gold. I don't give a hell. I don't give any hells or the ducks. I give 0 ducks. I think I lose. I think I lose. I don't remember if I lose. But hold on. How much does Dark Green have? Okay, that's good. 752 is not bad at all for someone with 27 control points. It's insane. His units must be really high on upgrades. Yeah, he's got 5-5. Still no upgrades on that, though. Really don't know where the money's going. We didn't know where the money was going, but we trusted that he wouldn't really get addicted to drugs. He does manage to lose his army to this battleship. I do remember him saying that. He, like, pinged, and he's like, oh, I can't believe it. This is awful. The Horde, here they are. Horde has finally landed in Eastern Kingdoms, and this means there's some death coming up, guys. There's some anger. There's some big battles. And he says he just lost his whole army to boats while he wasn't looking. Well, it's a good time to lose your army, isn't it? Because this isn't happening or anything. Oh, God. Is he even going to have a moment to... Yeah. That's our first little knowledge. We're like, oh, hey, look. Pink's here. Good times. Good times. Nope, that's not going to get used. Darkshire, are you going to pump out some units before you die? These are very highly upgraded units. You gonna put any of those free units out on the field? You gonna put any of those free units out on the field? Be good. You should put some free units on that field. Look, I'm pinging it. He's got to use his good mouse. Dark Green doesn't have a good mouse. He can't use his mouse. It's broken. Oh no. Oh, Pink and Gray both heading there. Going Burke World. And I don't know what Blue's been up to this whole time. He does still have 11 control points. Let's not forget that. Dreadlords are ready to go across the ocean, possibly grab the book. There'd be no reason for him not to. Nothing but advantageous. And, of course, I built a few more units, sent down the flying units as quickly as I could, and just rallied everything. I was like, guys, we need to head home right now. Everyone head home. We're walking. We don't have the money to buy it. We're just walking. I didn't have the money. I spent it on defending. I was like, no, we gotta clog this up with stuff before it's just over. And always remember to put as many riflemen as you can in your Dwarven Keep towers. They're very strong, but they don't do that much if you don't have them stationed. And only the +3 damage on everything's really nice. It adds up in really, really big conflicts. Trust me, that Dwarven Keep tower, centered in a battle, it's huge. It's great. Ah, these damn healing wards. Look at that. And the only thing that can dispel them, well, I gotta get engineers again. Luckily, I have a workshop right there. But our dark green ally is the one I want to know about. What's he up to? His heroes are still up north. Very far up north. This one's really, really north. Okay. Gray's already knocking on Stormwind. That's good. Priests and Spearmen, not the worst combination, actually, for what you're going to be facing here. It's a lot of Frost Shields and Bloodlusts and buffs and Spirit Links, and you can just dispel that and then slow the units down with Poison. It's not a bad idea. It really cripples, or it really blunts the effectiveness of an army. Smashing the way through. It's just a little bit of units. It's just the tip of the iceberg. I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea that Pink... Where is Pink, actually? I want to know what Pink's up to. He's heading north. Ooh, he's heading north. He's got Drekthar and a bunch of units here. He knows that I'm resisting, and he's assuming that Gray can probably handle me. And there's no reason for him not to think that, right? Alright, Dark Green, he's like, I'm coming, hold in there. And I was like, oh crap, I'll get there as quickly as possible. Sorry, my bad. Unlimited King has spent his entire bank. That's good. You can see we're both very low. I wonder what our enemies are at. 271, that's good. And almost 1,000 for Gray. So Gray, very confident of his abilities. Has no reason to be afraid. He doesn't scared of anyone. Ooh, oh, God. Oh, so many units in the base. So many units in the burst. And this is the part where I'm going to talk about the aggressiveness. This is bad. This is, I don't know how to put this any other way. This is really bad. With that many units and siege units nearby and all those buffs and the advantage that they hold. Thankfully, Gray doesn't have any upgrades. He's 0-1. Thank God. But he has built everything he needs. He technically has everything he needs. He's just spamming units. He said, alright, kill this one. I'll just replace it. I'd rather replace it than upgrade it. And they're already in our base. Look, they've already locked us out of two very important areas. I was wrong here. I should have made sure to go ahead and move these units in to allow us to get a better position there. Because I knew I had to hold. I had to hold until Dark Green was going to get there, build as many units as I can. I think I'm probably floating a little bit of money. Not that much. I only have 12. My ally did get most of them. And we're still being assaulted here by Pink and his heroes. Luckily, the ability for us... These towers, the combination is just too good. Healing and towers and our upgrades and units, this small hero force couldn't actually assault this base. It's nice. Dwarves have very hard to assault bases, but Pink does have units coming in here. OMFG says Dark Green. I think his mouse is probably still effing up. Let's see, where are his units? Oh, good. Oh, good. I think. Oh, so that's what he said OMFG about. I was wondering. I remember wondering. All right, that's good news. It's good news. I think all the units that I sent to reinforce probably wound up there too, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, look at that. The mortar teams are like, you wanted us here, right? All right, I'm anchored, guys. I know Murden's gonna die. There's no way around it. He's got all these important items: the crown, the sword, the boots. But he's in Avatar mode, but it's just too much. He's surrounded, and they're very strong. The horde is very strong. Gotta back up. Gotta back up. Don't drop that dun. Alright, so here comes the stream, and here's where I would normally run away and say I'm done. But no, Dark Green's here. We have to keep pushing. We have to do something. We can't just let ourselves die. Keep going. And if we can break through one of these and get back in, we're fine. A very dumb lightning shield on that Stormwind Knight means that it's just going to be doing more damage to the enemy units surrounding it. But look at this. We killed enough units. I mean, we killed... I don't want to sound cocky, but I killed off most of Gray's forward units. So Stormwind stays alive. He had nothing here to reinforce with. If he had, I think we probably would have died if they'd both been able to reinforce on the go. But Pink's base is way on the other side of nowhere, and he's busy trying to just put a new butthole where I don't want one. I really don't want one. Oof. That ain't new. Dark Green's going mad all over. Gray's... See, look how scary. Gray, the versatility of his units always amazes me. Very strong. It's just such a varied army. You're like, oh, is that a warlock and an ogre and a bear and an orc and a troll and a and a tauren? Oh my! You know, it's and a half orc, a mock Nathal. Oh my! Oh no, this is the worst place to be. Look at this. Rexar's slowly chewing through the health of units that he can't even physically see. Bolderdash seems a little upset by the whole situation. I can't blame him. This is rather infuriating. My God. What a bastard! And Pink, I'm very mad at Pink at this point. I'm just like, you know what, Pink? You know what? Bolvar 4 Dragon dies. Thankfully, that was not his unit with the crown on it. But I think he's slowly gonna just put his units into the meat grinder until he dies. He's not gonna get a better concave. He's just gonna let Rexar slowly eat him alive. But again, Gray can't reinforce and Dark Green can. If Gray could reinforce, let's see how much money he has. Good, he's got 1,200. I'm really betting he wishes he had reinforcements right about now. Are those... Oh, those are peons for Pink, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's Pink's. So Pink's going to establish a new base, and he's hoping that these reinforcements reach in time. Because Dark Green's on the run. Dark Green's on the chase, I should say. He wants to check with Blue and Red. Blue, what's up, buddy? Blue has the book! Blue, oh, thank you, BirdJ16, for telling me to check on Blue. Blue has gotten the book. Red... Well, Red is not engaged in much. It's very hard to see what's going on this map. Because often you don't need a hero nearby to do something interesting. Game-changing plays can be made by just units. Whoop, ah, ooh. Alright, guys. We're gonna... Alright, Pink is dying. He's just no match. Dark Green continues to get upgraded. Jesus' King has 500. Blue has 500. I have 192, Pink has 600, Gray has 1,200, Dark Green has 140. You can see that we're not exactly floating in gold, and Pink still just spam a ton of units, so thankfully we'll get to fight that. Oh, goody. Here I managed to get Pink caught out of the way, took out his units, and Red had this floating here for no reason as far as I can tell. He just had Saffron sitting on a well of health that he didn't control. It was a weird choice. Like, he could have had it way up here. Way farther away from the front lines. Yeah, there's a few riflemen there, but it's not right next to Yellow's base where Griffins could just show up and be like, hey, surprise, you're fucked.
I await your command. I await your command.
They await my command.
Await your command.
And another command.
I await your command.
A super command. It's good times. Good times. Alright, there was nothing happening, but now Gray back on the offensive with Varrock Surfang. He's getting cocky, he's got the Frost Armor, so he knows that he's going to be slowing these enemy units down. Dark Green wants to go for the flank, though. He sees that Varrock is fighting there. He wants to lure him out further. Come on, he says, come hither. Come hither, little one. Allow me to lure you into a position where you will feel the pain of my penis penetrating you. But then at the end of the day, he just didn't. He took a control point, gave away where he was, and decided, okay, well, I'll just attack Pink anyway, because that seems fun. Meanwhile, Pink is also fighting me. Well, because God forbid Karen Bloodhoof let his people die. Alright, Pink, time for you to spend that money. Spend that money. Oh, he's got the summons, he's got the healing wards, and he's got the casters. And he's got... He can possibly throw down some lightning shields. I would love to see some lightning shields thrown down. But my ultimate. I do have my ultimate, so I killed his hero and all the units. Bam. Some lightning shields start to go down. That's a good move by him. Always a good move. It's very hard to see in Yellow's army. Forces me to just take damage. I have no other option, really. And Dark Green is handily cleaning up these two down here as well. He drove them both back. I take back anything bad I ever said about him in my life. This guy is a lifesaver. Go ahead and give me in the chat, by the way. Let me know that the stream's still going. We're going to finish up this episode relatively soon, and then we can talk about other things. And finally, Akamon has come to the world. He's looking pissed off as usual. I don't know, like, if you have... Is it possible to not look pissed off when you have tusks? It's a deep philosophical question I want you all to ask yourself right now. Imagine if you saw someone with tusks. Could you imagine them not looking aggressive and angry? Oh, here it comes. He's getting in boats. He's doing the things, and he's heading to town. Well, okay, he got a Shadow Orb and a Scroll of Teleportation. He's skipped on the Boots of Speed. I'll respect that decision for now. Yellow has spent all his money and got slaughtered. I should let you guys know that that's exactly what happened here. He got destroyed. Gray is still trying to retreat from Dark Green because, well, Dark Green's scary. And Dark Green's using these units wisely to take back some control points we didn't need. Where is Dark Green? I suppose he's hunting down some people. Ah, yes, he's taking back Stranglethorn. He can't let them have it. Those bastards. Filthy horde buggers. There we go. Mouse captured again. And I think maybe the chat fell behind. My bad, guys. Okay, so we're fine. Is it everything's fine? I think we're fine. All right, cool. And I catch a few of poor Gray's units out of position here. I don't know what he thought was going to happen, but I don't think what he thought was going to happen did happen. And unfortunately for him, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Speeden und itten uppen. Why? Because there's an Archimond here, guys.
Our forces are under
There be an Archimond in North Alliance. We're gonna follow him. There's nothing else going on. Look at that. We've kicked the Horde out. They've left. The Horde said, I'm done. I can't handle this. But this, Blue said, no, no, no. We're taking this, and then we're going to go crazy. I told him we're going to Northrend. I don't remember what I did after this. I'm watching this like, oh, what does he do? Because Blue's got a huge force. This is scary. Archimond's pretty tough here. And with that AoE, I think it applies that buff to all the damage he hits with, all the enemies he hits with his AoE. So any of those units who die will turn into skeletons. That's scary. That adds a whole new dimension to Archimond's danger zone. Alright, speeding it up, mate. Keeping track of that Archimond. He's going to be the next big thing to leave. Yeah, Boulder, I think just no one's here. I think that's what happened, Boulder Dash. No one's here. That's okay. There you go. Archimond torches the crap out of everything. That's fine, Dreamweaver. You can be in the background. Archimond has taken over the Sunwell. No real resistance from us as of yet, so he's probably feeling very cocky. Let's go ahead and turn on Fog of War from their point of view, and we'll talk about this game. As far as they know, we have very large control points. The Horde just left, but they do have Archimond and the potential of getting, quite easily, Arthas Menethil up to Lich King point. So let's see what they come into contact with. Hi, Dreamweaver. You don't have to come and watch my stream live. It's fine. You can have it on the background. I don't mind, baby. I just like that you're all here talking to me and hanging out. I'm going to do a live cast after this. We'll play some games. We'll hang out. We'll have some fun. Maybe we'll do this thing I've heard of called Dwarven Monster Slayers or the Sunken City. I don't think Blue's a little afraid to take the World Tree. All right, here's some units. He found some yellow units. That's alright. Blue's like, that's fine. I've got 8-7. I've got 8-7 upgrades. Oh! A demon army with 8-7 upgrades? Is he going to build a forward base? I need to see him build a forward base. Alright, he does have builders. He has builders, so we know that for sure. Question is, does he have good builders? Is he going to have those demon units just destroying me? This looks like it's going to end like right now, and I don't know why. Oh, I think I know why. Alright, Blue. He's feeling good. He was feeling really good. I've only got 4-4 after all. I've just got basic units. There's nothing scary here. There's not even any grit. Oh, that's a lot of units. Oh, that's a lot of units. And there's the healing wards. And remember, spread out your units, guys. He can AoE, so you don't want to have all your units clumped in any one position. But unfortunately, Blue didn't get boots, so remember, you can use the taunt ability to force Archimond to turn around and fight you. He goes for the port, but another stun from the units kills him. And that's GG, and a stun stops him from dropping his AoE too. Remember, guys, Thane's still very dangerous. Dwarven armies, very aggressive, very dangerous. They have lots of utility now with the new abilities that have been added, so try to use them as well as you can. That's fine, Dreamweaver. Oh yeah, Dwarven Monster Slayer sounds really awesome. Like, I kind of want to play it. I don't know how many people it is, but we should totally play a game of Dwarven Monster Slayers. Hi there, Pathogenicity. It's a pleasure to have you join me. My name's the one, the only, the Azothan, and I cast custom games. I'm sorry you didn't get to join us for this one, but this is a crazy 12-player map that plays out the events of Warcraft 3 with a control point-based system. That's all you need to know. Hi and welcome. We're going to be doing live cast Warcraft 3 games, so if you'd like to join us, you are welcome to. We'll be hosting our games on the MakeMeHosted.com. Yeah, no, as Steros is like, I totally aimed him. I did. I can't deny it, guys. I went all kinds of to town on this army. I even fought every little thing he could get, summons and all. And I'll tell you what, look at that. If you have enough units and you believe in yourself, your dream will come true. He says, I'll look at the player number. Huh. Yeah, go look it up, people. Go ahead and download that map. I'm probably going to go host it right now if it's available, because frankly, it sounds awesome. I think this is the end of the game anyway. So thank you for joining me. This has been the one, the only, the Azothan for you viewing on YouTube. I'm sorry we didn't have a part 1 or 2 or anything else. We're going to move into live casts now for fun because we already did an Azeroth Wars yesterday. And we'll figure out a more solid schedule. But thank you for joining me. I'm going to go do some live casts. And for those of you on YouTube, I'll see you guys later. I'm looking forward to showing you some things that we're doing. And also, join me on the live cast, 4:30 p.m. on Pacific West Coast. That'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So join me then, guys. Bye.